So I was talking about religion with someone, and think of it like this. A religion is, first of all, to understand what I'm about to say, you must understand it and view it from this perspective. It's a control device. True spirituality resides inside yourself. And I'm about to break it down. So he was saying, oh, I know Christianity is true. I know the Bible is true. That's why I believe in God, and that's why I believe in Jesus Christ. So I said, okay, cool. Now we all know this is a real thing, a real fact. Just because you don't believe in something doesn't mean it's real. Or doesn't mean it's not real, excuse me. So that brings me to say this. Okay, so what if they did a mass release of information and it just so happened that everything that you've been taught is a lie, quote unquote, and now they have something else that is supposedly true. So you're gonna believe in that because that's a true backstory, or are you gonna just keep supporting God? He said, I'm just gonna keep supporting God. I said, okay, cool, so why do you need a story then? I said, why does the story matter if you're just gonna support God anyway? That is where true spirituality resides, because now when you involve the other backstory in between, like use that as a bridge to God, like I'm using the Bible or the church or the mosque or the Quran or the Torah or, you know, the synagogue. I'm using all of this as a bridge to God when you don't need a bridge, because even if it changed, or even if your ideology changed, even if any thoughts had changed within you, you'd still be what? Worshiping that one almighty creator. So why don't you just do that anyway without the backstory? You want to know why? Because the backstory was meant to control you from the jump. It was meant to keep that gap. It's meant to involve something else in your spirituality, in your relationship with God, when you only need just you and God. And you know that because God is strong enough. God has that power. I don't know this. I don't know the backstory behind God. I can't say, oh, God came from this and he chose a specific set of people and talked to them and told them and said, fuck everybody else. I can't say that. That's favoritism, and God doesn't play favorites with his kids. I don't think he does. That would be considered a sin in a way. That's a man-made emotion. My creator does not have those emotions and does not feel that way towards his children. He doesn't say, hey, this is a specific set of people and the true Israeli. I don't believe in none of that. That's favoritism. You are literally dissing God. You're literally disrespecting God by saying he chose people. He chose a favorite people. You see how the sun came out when I said that?